Hey guys, Grim here with a short Bless Unleashed video on how the rune system works. So you have runes on your gear, they are different colors, different symbols. What are those for? You have two accessory slots, rings and necklaces, and every accessory have its own stats. However, these stats do not work by default. You have to have enough runes on the gear to activate them. For example, this ring requires 14 red runes for these stats, so each stat works independently. So you can have one stat active and two stats disabled if you don't have the runes, for example. So for this ring, you need 14 red runes on the rest of your gear, 2 yellow runes to activate this stat, and 6, well, we're gonna call them black runes, although I don't know what to call this color. It's like somewhere between like purple, gray and black. We just call them black because it's easier. And 2 black runes, right? So every slot apart from your accessories have 4 runes. So we have how many slots? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 gear slots with 4 runes each. So on paper, if you enhance everything to mythic, you will have 36 open runes. Runes open based on the rarity of your item. So every item has 4 runes, but if you check, for example, the purple gear, you will see only 2 runes and other 2 runes are locked. They will unlock when you increase the rarity of the item. So on purple you have 2 runes, on yellow you have 3 runes, and when you hit mythic red, the 4th rune will open. And obviously if you craft in blue gear, it will only have 1 rune shown to you and the others will be locked. One thing to note here, that all the runes are predetermined on the gear, so it's not like they roll when you enhance them. There's actually a way to know all the runes in advance. You have to go to this limited merchant and you can buy this item, the Rune Scry and Scroll. Well, let's see how it works. You just purchase it, it goes into your inventory, and then on any piece of gear that you want to open the runes on, let's take any item. If you press options, there will be an option reveal locked runes. This option only present if you have the scroll in your inventory. So you click and there you go. It will show you these runes. Now the fact that it shows you these runes doesn't mean that they are unlocked. They are not unlocked. They will not work. They will only work when you enhance this item to respective rarity. This will open on yellow and this will open on red, but you can see the runes in advance. So if you're deciding on whether or not you're going to be using this item, whether or not it's worth enhancing it, unlocking runes sometimes matter. How do you know which runes you should be aiming for? Well, for that you can check the marketplace and see all the possible accessories that are currently present in the game. In general, the red runes have the stats of attack power and attack speed. White runes mostly critical hit damage and critical hit rate, sometimes PvP defense. Green runes are for HP restoration, some for gathering. Yellow runes, basic like general PvE stats, some defense can potentially be here also. And finally the dark rune that we call black. It can have PvP attack power, decrease critical hit damage received, also PvP stats. It can have some PvE gold gain stats, so it's really versatile. The main point here is that it's a good idea to know in advance what necklace and what ring you're gonna be using, so you know what runes you need. And the last point I want to touch on is the grade of accessory. It only actually affects the level requirements. As you can see, on B it's level 18, on A 25 and on S 35. And in general, in most cases, S grade accessories will give you more stats and will require more runes to unlock than A, and A more than B. So that's your rune system in Bless Unleashed. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments. Thank you for watching, see you next time.